Ironwood Games. This is Andrew. We're back again with Gordian Quest. It looks like it's been about a week since we went on this adventure, and we're going to pick up and see where we were and finish off some more challenges. All right. It's good to be back. So we're in the town, looks like. Let's look at our journal. We had a couple of quests still pending. Secure the forge, secure the library. We did go, and if I recall correctly, we did fix the jeweler's problems. And then we're figuring out some more things from there. Oh yeah, we figured out the colors, how they relate to the stats, strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Last time we kind of figured out all those things in terms of weapons with the slots and skills with the cards. The banner there tells us what color they were. So looks like we're pretty much healed up. We're gonna head out. This was the jeweler that we did last time. It looks like we've got an encounter here, an event here. We got secure the forge, and we've got a dungeon area for secure the library. So I liked the way this worked. Last time we went to the jeweler, it's like a sub map. So I'm assuming, since again it's got the same kind of arrow here, we'll go to a sub map and get to descend. You carefully step into the library. Rows of bookshelves have been toppled over, and books lay strewn across the floor. You can hear the groan of undead echoing through the chambers further down. Okay, so we're here. So this is floor 1, and it looks like it goes down a little bit further. Here, this looks like might be a boss or something. Deadly encounter. So 3 supplies on clear enemy intentions are concealed. We could just do a regular encounter. Party's side of the field is trapped. Or we could walk over here to this event. Let's do the deadly encounter. That sounds fun. While we've got mostly full health, we'll go and do the tough one, see how much that hurts us, and then if we need to, we can heal before we go on. But I'm thinking we can do this and one of the other ones before too much damage. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember how we do all these, what all my things do. So I like the turret. I always liked the turret. That gives us some extra shots. I'll set up a trap there to kind of lock him into position. And we'll send him a shot his way. All right. Now, yeah, we want to start with the opener. I remember that. And then we'll slash. Since we use the opener, we can do the dodge. Alright, so we don't get to see what his things are as part of that restriction here. Oh, we do still have an exhaustion on Pierre, so we will want to camp at some point. Or I think if we visit the inn, those get removed as well. So we'll give him channel. Well, that's a physical. We'll give him. We should have moved him first, I guess, because this is only This is gain 6 guard. This one I don't know how to use. And these ones are all melee attacks. So, well, perhaps we messed up with Pierre. I remember we were trying to figure out how to make Pierre work. And we've been, so far, not good at it. Okay, so let's charge up his primed shot. Rebounding hits, there's only one enemy, so I don't see the point in it. We'll get a couple, well, let's do one prime shot, shatter hit. Alright, if we do back kick here, we can move him onto the trap, which sounds fun. Press the attack, sounds pretty good. And, oh, we're... Show of Force is a early play. I'm supposed to play that before the other ones. Oh well. Take a little bit of damage, maybe. Okay, and he changed our positions. Here we'll now use Explosion and blow him up. Cool. So we gained a level. Got some boots. Alright, and then we opened up another event here. Let's go take care of that skill point here first. Let's... Yeah, let's just add... or upgrade another skill here. Now, how do I know which one was upgraded before? Is it? Tell me somewhere. I want to say it was the explosive shot. But that just says it's going to go to rank 2. That's at rank 1. That's at rank 1. These all say rank 1. I feel like we had done one previously. And maybe we did. Let's go back out of here. How do I get back to... Nope. We're learning things. Just back to his... Here we go. Was it Quick Trap that we upgraded? Yeah. Okay, so Quick Trap. I think these diamonds in the middle show us these upgrades. And it looks like it can only go to rank 2. Is the reason it's not showing up anymore. So all these other ones that just have the 1 diamond, that would be it. Okay. So I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna do the improved arrow. Yeah, it shows us here. That'll be the max rank. Okay. So we'll do an improved arrow. Maybe next time we'll do the other improved arrow. Okay. Let's go back to the map. And let's go down to this event here. Follow me. You pass by a reading chamber. The door to it hangs limply, its hinges melted through by either alchemy or magic. Someone has combed through the place, with various maps and charts littered across the floor. You wonder for what purpose someone would do this. Perhaps they are still around, somewhere else in the library. So there wasn't really a choice there, it was just... so not all the events, I guess, have choices. This will let us go down to the second floor, so we're kind of exploring the first floor. I don't really want to go down. I want to finish exploring the first floor first, so I am going to go up to this other encounter. Here we go. We've got some spiders. And it looks like we're on some traps. So our side of the field is trapped. Alright, I'm going to start with the press the attack. These are 0, and getting copies in, it makes it stronger. Well, I'll start with a keen strike since it is an opener. And then slash is free. Press the attack, puts a copy in the discard pile. So now we have 2 of those, and we'll end our turn. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out how to... Okay, so our melee attack is our row or the next row, or the lane for this sword here. So let's use it. Let's energize, which will discard some things, but channel some. Then we get to draw some cards and keep one. And we'll keep this grasp. And we will give you a burning touch. Alright, so we'll use Caustic Arrow. Then we'll use Improved Arrow. Then we will shoot you and shatter hit. Now, it looks like the burn damage is going to finish this one off. And all of the shock and burn damage here... Oh no, this isn't burn damage, this is vulnerable. Okay, so this one's still going to be alive. The shock and burn... So that we'll still have 2 alive. After they take their turn, I believe they'll get the damage applied to them. Yeah, so they're still both a little alive. It's fine, we'll show a force. I'll slash and slash. Alright. We should go and look at equipping our characters as well. So let's take care of, our heroes. You want some boots? Yeah, let's give him boots. That sounds fun. You have an axe. We'll give you... What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the spear here. It lets him move, and since some of his things are those melee attacks, that seems decent for him. Alright, let's go upgrade something. So we did add a stat point previously. Let's go work on the other node and the other stat point, maybe. Sure, we'll upgrade this show of force to give a little more might. All right, and let's go back. So we've got 2 more events. Let's go along the outside. You spot a lever and pulley along the hallway, which holds a ceiling chandelier in place. Several skeletons mill about in the adjacent foyer. Unaware of your presence, there might be an opportunity to take them all out with a well-timed pull. Alright, so we can pick one hero to attempt a reflex check to lure them in and drop the chandelier on them. Or if we move along, we add a random reward modifier to a nearby node and a random challenge modifier to a nearby mode. So my best dexterity check would be Bertram. This would cause an exhaustion. Let's see if we can do it. We get to pick a skill. We need an 11. And then we see here again these green, which are the dexterity based ones, seem to add the most to us. Let's use a dodge. Why not? Okay, so this should pretty much guarantee a success. We just have to roll a 1. Alright, catching their attention is the easy part. Unfortunately, they are a little more agile than you expect. So let's roll. Oh, 19. Perfect. Bertram gained 220 experience. And we got an exhaustion. A node on the map has been modified. So I'm assuming this one down here is gonna change from an encounter to a easier encounter. Since we were able to pick off some skeletons. Okay. That sounds fun. Let's... we can't really back kick anybody. Let's just dodge. Well, we can. We might as well. Apply some vulnerable since it's free. Alright, here we go. Caustic arrow. Improved arrow. Improved arrow. Far shot. Shatter hit. Alright. Let's mana charge. Flaming grasp. Shocking touch. So start with Show of Force. Press the attack here. We will have to move so we can slash there. We'll set up a sentry turret. We'll far shot. End our turn there. We'll do this Feral Leap. Well, I think we don't have any good other things to do, so we'll just give him some guard. And gain him some energies, I guess. So we'll deal King's strike opener. Oh, that finishes him off. Ooh, Pierre, our mage. +2 cold resist, +1 intelligence. All right. Has leveled up. Let's take care of him before we do that. He has 1 ring. I'm gonna give him the intelligence ring, and I'm gonna give the strength ring to Lucius, because I think he has more intelligence based items or attacks, and Lucius definitely has more strength based. Although he only has a couple. Okay, we have 1 exhaustion for you, 1 exhaustion for you, none for you. Let's upgrade Pierre. So we gave him a talent already. Do we want him to learn a skill? Yeah, let's learn a skill. So evocation. Those look fun. Force. Look like movement, more things. Conjuration. Magic missile, dazzling light. Let's see what evocations are. Mostly, they're kind of all over the place. There's just 1 that's intelligence based. So let's do conjuration, since that seems to be more. And of course, we didn't get any of those. I'm gonna say intelligence based. So we got Enervate. Apply 2 Enfeeble and 2 Speed down. So they deal less damage. And their initiative's reduced. So they'll attack later. I'm going to do Conjure Object. I think that looks the most interesting. We'll see what it gets. I think that gives an object to one of your teammates, is what it looks like. So you will get to add a random card from the targeted ally's school of cards to their hand. Yeah, so they just get a random new card, essentially. Alright, let's go to this last event on this level. You come across the remnants of a Grizzly Battle. The bodies of a dozen soldiers lie here, drained to a husk. They never stood a chance against their attacker. Okay, so we can gain items, we search the bodies, and we add a minion horde. Or we gain 1 fate, in which we would get 5 HP on the clear. We're a little injured, so let's do that. Gained 1 fate. A note on this map has been modified. Of course, I don't know which node will be modified. This one here. Okay, so we can go back up here and do 1 more encounter. And we'll see where we're at health-wise after this. And we might go on to the 2nd floor. Alright, so yes, sentry turret, caustic arrow, this bloated guy, this creeps me out. These are in range. Yeah, we're just gonna send it here. End our turn. Okay. We'll press the attack. We'll slash. And so here we can see that difference in strength starting to show. Since this is a strength-based one, we're now gaining 6 guard, where the dodge, which is dexterity-based, is still only gaining 5 guard on that. Yeah, we'll end the turn there. Let's start with a forked thought. Yes. Get rid of an exhaustion. And we'll flame shield. Oh, this is the one I don't know how to use still. So I can use it on my opponents? Maybe I'm supposed to use it on my allies. Whoops. We'll figure that out. Okay, I'm not going to feral leap right now. Don't raise zombies. Okay, so we're going to improved arrow. Or far shot him. My thinking is we want to just get rid of the bloated guy as soon as possible. So we'll start with a keen strike. The show of force is going to do enough. Let's do flaming grasp. Flaming grasp. Quick trap here. We'll do an improved arrow. Far shot. Rebounding hit. Dodge. That's a lot. Let's just press the attack here. Pommel strike. Slash and slash should finish it off. Oh, we got a potion, remove 3 exhaustion. And then we did gain our HP, which was worth it because we're now better than we were when we started this piece. All right, so let's go down to the 2nd floor. Interesting. So this is an exit obelisk. Okay, so we can get out once we finish this. We have moldy caves, and we have secure the library. So we definitely don't want to exit. I don't know what moldy caves does. I'm thinking it's just a node. and that all we really have here is the final encounter. Okay. The corridor leads to an open foyer with various reading rooms and chambers. The ground is splattered with blood and entrails, and the air is bitter cold. You have a bad premonition. A sign on the wall points to the various rooms, from the closest to the furthest. Okay, so we get to choose where we want to check. Check the history room, the study chambers, the storeroom, or the cartography room. We have no information about what any of these do. And I'm just really feeling like the cartography room, the map sounds interesting. So we're going to go there. You peer into the chamber through the doorway. The air has now become numbingly cold, and it is getting increasingly hard to breathe. 4 more soldiers lay slain on the ground in the center of the chamber. A tall figure in flowing robes browses through an assortment of maps on one of the desks. As you approach, the figure glances over briefly, and you see the rotting remnants of what was once a human face staring back. A second later, his gaze returns to his map, showing a distinct lack of interest at your sudden appearance. So we can advance towards him, or we can call out to him. He didn't seem very interested in us, so I'm thinking we're going to advance towards him. Calling him out either is going to make him angry, or have no effect. So I think we're going to maybe try and get closer, take a look at what he's doing, maybe ambush him. Alright, painfully aware of the grisly scenes you've seen elsewhere in the library, you cautiously approach the figure, trying to determine his abilities and intentions. Your caution pays off as a barely visible line of runes etched into the ground around him catches your attention. They glow with dark intent. At last, the figure suddenly booms, and he pockets the tome he was browsing. It seems he has found what he came for. So we can let him get away. It looks like we can just let those runes pick us off, or we can attempt a reflex check to stop him. And we're going to do that. We need a 14. Bertram gives a +2, and I think we'll pick another dodge. I don't mind exhausting a dodge. Gives us +9. We need a 5 or higher to succeed. We did it! Alright. All of a sudden, the 4 bodies in the chamber start writhing unnaturally. Their spasms stop a few moments later, as their skin falls off and their reanimated skeletons come to life. The figure signs a spell and a brilliant portal blinks into existence. As he steps through, you hear his raspy, cackling laughter echoing through the chamber. The reanimated dead charge at you. So he got away either way, but we get to fight these 4 skeletons that he had there waiting for us. So we're going to put up... So this is a very narrow... There's only 2 lanes, which is actually good for us because our wizard here, our little mage, doesn't have a lot of things that go very far. So we'll do a... rebounding hit. End our turn. I like getting the sentry out early. Again, another reason, yeah, the exhaustions we could draw, but the dodge, it's usually my least favorite thing. So the fact that the dodge gives him the biggest bonus on those dexterity rolls is fine with me. Okay, then we've got a couple of slash, which should be so close to finishing off that guy. That's a bummer. Flaming Grasp. Flaming Grasp. Energize. We haven't used Feral Leap. I think it's interesting. I just haven't seen it pay off yet. And that's the skill he gets from that spear, so we can always move it around. Yeah, this is the case where, sure, the 2 exhaustions really feel bad. We're just going to use 1 to bring down his guard. Let's back kick this guy onto the trap. That sounds fun. We'll pommel strike this guy. Press the attack. Block. And dodge. And then here we can conjure an object. So that's our new spell. We get to see what it actually does. Okay, this is the flame shield. But it looks like I can only apply it on my enemies. I don't understand flame shield. It doesn't seem to be a good skill. Maybe it'll be something we'll exhaust in the future. Maybe that's its best quality. Or if you guys see a different way to use it or understand that, please leave me a comment. Let me know how to fix that one. Make it work for us. Okay, so we got one more of these guys finished off. The goal here is to finish this library without dying, of course. I think we're gonna try and pick off another of these skeletons, so we only have one guy dealing with us. We're gonna back kick to shift them, just so I can finish him off, and then use my slashes on him. Alright, Pierre is going to, well, let's see. Sure, you can energize. Give you a forked thought. We'll get a flaming grasp. Flame. Shock. Energize just for fun. End turn. Okay, so now he's putting up guard, hitting us a little bit. So now we just got to get through his defenses here. So let's shatter hit. That sounds fine. A little far shot for the win. Okay. Got some gold. Yes, victory was the only outcome. Congratulations. Let's go. Oh, we have a skill here to level up. We must have had that one before and I didn't realize it. So we're going to unlock this node now. And we're going to give him dexterity, because that's kind of his thing. With this party, we've kind of got a strength, a dexterity, and an intelligence character. So I like that. We've spent enough points to upgrade your skill grid. I don't know what that does, so let's find out. Ooh. So we can upgrade to the sharpshooter. We can upgrade the trapper or the sentry. Which gives us the ability to learn some skills. The trapper seems the most interesting. I like sentry though. I think we're gonna do sentry. I really like that turret. Oh, and then we get to place it somewhere. Okay, so let's place it here. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is an interesting... So since I placed it here, since we're kind of on this side of the grid anyways. Oh, this is pretty interesting. I like that upgrade option. As we fill in more of these, we can kind of specialize a little bit more on that. And then Sentry 2 lets us pick some more things. We can get another Sentry turret, a Siege turret. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go back to our map. Let's turn this quest in. And we might call it a day there. Alright. Obtained the following. The Tome of Skill. When red grants 1 skill point. So it looks like an item I can spend. And some magic dust on that. Traveler, I'm glad to see you've returned. This entity you described, it sounds like a Rift Lord, sorcerers who embrace the use of ancient magic to gain immortality. You've heard of the Vanai, I presume? They were the civilization that predated us, before disappearing centuries ago. All of the technology we have today is built upon their achievements. That's what they teach the young ones. But the Vanai were also avid researchers of the more eldritch forms of magic, spells that involved blood sacrifice and torture. It's likely this Rift Lord is planning something against us, but for what reasons, that remains to be seen. I'll send some of the soldiers to recover what we can from the library, and I'll let you know when I have more clarity on the matter. Interesting. Alright, so I think we're at least half health. So the medical aid's not going to do anything. We can spend some healing to get all of our guys back. But also if we go to the inn, we can restore some HP and remove the exhaustion for only 5 gold. So I think we're going to do that, as we don't have enough HP to be for that to be less effective or need that multiple times. That gets rid of all the exhaustions we accumulated on our last trip out. And let's go see what the sorceress has for us. So she has some good items here that require certain levels of strength, intelligence, both strength and intelligence, intelligence, or we can get some runes. A void rune. Attached skills will not be added to your deck. Oh, so we can get the benefits without the skill if we don't like the particular skill. Potency rune. Attached skills gain the potent modifier. Attached skills grant 3 guard on use. And attached 3 critical on use. So I wonder if these go into sockets. And I don't know. There's only one way to find out. We'll purchase one. Okay, we can She also enchants things, so let's pick an item that we like. Caustic Arrow is nice. Add a random property. So we're going to try some of these things just because I want to know what happens. So we'll add a random property here. So right now it just adds dexterity and has the caustic. And let's see what we get. +3 chaos resist. Okay. Oh, so now it becomes a magic item. So we can't use the enchant a common item anymore. I see, and we only have 3 uses. She's only going to let us use it 3 times, so that's just what we can afford. And then we can disenchant it. Interesting, okay. And then we can sell stuff if we don't... We have items. Once we get more items than we can hold, I guess we can sell stuff back and do that. Let's go to our equipment and see... we'll use our Tome of Skill on somebody. 13, 10, 14... 3... I don't want to use my Tome of Skill. So we can, yeah, insert a rune. So let's insert our guard rune. Or is this a green so we can't insert it? Something there. I want to find something that actually has an attached skill. Which nothing does. This is the only... Can I remove it once I insert it? Okay, so these runes do go into sockets. Yeah, there's just no attached skill here, so there's no reason to use that. Okay, so we've again figured out some more things. Let's go back to see Barnaby. He has the null stone for disenchanting. We could get some rings here, and then he lets you change your sockets. Okay, June the blacksmith gives you weapons. Ooh, wow. With 3 sockets. She's got some good weapons. So, or some good items. Maybe we'll come back next time and we'll start with talking to her. For now, I think we'll pause here. We've kind of looked around. We've done enough. We got one more of our quests done. We'll come back next time and work on the last one. Don't forget, like the video. Comment if you've got any ideas of how to make the Pierre's shield, flame shield work. Or leave any comments you want. And please, please, please subscribe to the channel so we can keep making videos for you guys. All right, have a good one.